Okay, so Thomas Sanders just made a video about his, theater disasters, right? And I've been doing theater since I was in, second grade, right? So I decided, why not share some of my own? Maybe somebody will laugh at them. So, I got a few. Because I've been, again, doing plays since I was, 7. That's, 9 years of play. That's not how words work. But the thing is, I actually haven't had a lot of disasters, but I have a few, and they're pretty funny. So the first one was back in second grade. First ever play. Bunch of second graders running around doing The Wizard of Oz. I was the Cowardly Lion. And the first day, it went off without a hitch. Or, as far as I can remember. Something probably, I don't even know, probably caught on fire or whatever. I don't know. I have no memory. I literally have no memory of anything anymore. It's a disaster, my brain. But the second day was where everything kind of went pear-shaped. And, okay, so what happened was, there was a set piece. It was supposed to be turned around to show from the Yellow Brick Road to the Emerald City. And it wasn't really the sturdiest thing in the universe. It was literally what's it called? Foam board and glued on plastic crystals. And it was 8 feet tall to me at that time. And second day of the play, and I thought, maybe I should be nice and help out turning it. I shouldn't have helped out turning it. It nearly fell on me. So there were parents and teachers running across the stage, trying to stop it, pushing me back, get away, don't die. And just holding it up and trying to keep it from falling apart. Not my best decision. I mean, I've made worse, I've made better. It's not, but bad idea. The second one was in 5th grade. And sort of 8th grade. But I have reasons for that. So that year we did Annie Jr. And it was okay. It was good for, 4th through 8th graders. We weren't that bad. And there was, the girl who played the main character was exceptional, I gotta say. But there was the end scene where we had to, everything's happy, and he's getting adopted, Sandy comes back, all that stuff goes down. And so what we did was we had Will, one of the kids in my class, dress up as Sandy for the whole play. Kind of funny. And we stuck him in a box. One of those big plastic bins that you would, stick clothes in or whatever. And we wrapped it in tinfoil, and that was the present at the end of the play. So that went off fine. Fast forward to 8th grade, where we had this collage getting together of different moments from the 8th grade class's history. Lives. That's the right word. And there was a clip from the end of the play. End of the 5th grade play, Annie Jr. And it's Sandy popping out of the box, all excited and happy, and it's the camera zooming in to the sticker on the back of the lid, right behind Will, saying, "Do not let your children sit in this box with the lid on." It was pretty funny. Now that I say it aloud, it sounds really dumb. Ugh. But it was just whoops. Should not have done that. Yikes. But, to be honest, I think the most hilarious play I've ever pulled off, in conjunction with everyone else, was a funny thing happened to the Way to the Forum, which we did this year. The play itself is just hilarious. I mean, really, it's beautiful. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it. Courtesans. All I'm gonna say. Now, first of all, again, about the Courtesans, I go to a Catholic high school. I have no idea how we were allowed to put this play on. It's been 6 months since the play went down. Still have no idea how we got this allowed. And yet we're still not allowed to do Rent. I mean, I know why we can't do that, but Anyway, so already it's gonna be a pretty funny play. Dick jokes, bad jokes, over dramatic stuff. I brought all the props, so we got funny stuff going everywhere. But what happened was, we had no idea what we were doing. Like, we were still calling for the script on Tech Week. We were a disaster. We had like 2 months to put this on. So, the first thing that happened was, okay, so I was a protean. I was the ensemble in this. So, I was on stage for basically every group number. It was okay. Well, it was really fucking fun. But what happened was, I fell a lot. Like, physical comedy, everybody loves that. That's why, Looney Tunes is still a big thing. But, like, we were supposed to run on stage and play acts like we were in tragedy, because it's a tragedy tomorrow, but it's a comedy tonight. And I tripped over the person standing next to me, who is my partner, and I fell on top of her. Basically every night. I can't dance, okay? It's not good. I just fell on top of her all the time. But that wasn't the worst of it. Later, there is a scene, the chase scene. If you're familiar with the play, there's this one scene where it's like bam, 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 bam. Everyone's got to hit their cues. Everyone's got to get on the stage at the right time. And it works beautifully when it does. If it doesn't, it just drops to a standstill. And it's never fun when it drops to a standstill. This is about comedic timing. I mean, really. So, one of the kids forgot their cues. At this point, I'm supposed to be dragging a courtesan on stage because they all escaped because of the plague. And so I'm just standing there with this senior, who's only a few inches taller than me, but larger than me in general. And I'm standing there. It's dead silent because the kid forgot his cue. And I think, let me say something to save this. So I just yell, "Where is everybody?" Praying that it would work. Dead silence. Nothing. Not even a giggle. Humiliating. Little bit. Very. And so, like, the other person, the courtesan I was supposed to be dragging across the stage, thought it was funny. But finally he remembered his cue, and we went up there. Like, she yanked, I yanked back. We overbalanced. I fell on top of her. Es no bueno. No bueno. I fell a lot during that play. I had bruises. It was a disaster. But the best thing was apparently the story about the apple in a guy's bra. Because cross-dressing scene. Pretty funny. But you should ask somebody else, because I don't have that story. But thanks for watching.